The Aussie NFL Fantasy Show would like to acknowledge the traditional land owners and the leaders past, present and emerging of Ngunnawal, Ngambri and Darawal countries where we are working from today. This always was, and always will be, Aboriginal land.
This is the Aussie NFL Fantasy Show.
When I was playing basketball, I think it was like under 18s. There was this guy that was he was basically doing an article on this tournament that I was playing in, and he had me in the All-Star 5 and as the MVP, and he called me the Mack Truck.
I love that.
Aussie?
And I need you all to use that once this week. Not here, the fuck spiders.
Talk to Taylor about how you got fired.
NFL?
Yeah, I don't know what you're saying. He's just talking nothing.
To be honest, I don't think most of the time you know what you're saying, Taylor. So fair enough.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
Fantasy.
I reckon you'd make an excellent running back.
Yeah, I'd be the fridge, I think.
I'm going to be honest. Yes, I am. I want to beat Taylor.
This is the Aussie NFL Fantasy Show.
Yeah, if I'm coaching, I'm plowing Taylor through. That big boy has to go straight through the tackles.
I run into them and knock their ass over, Matthew.
Welcome to the Aussie NFL Fantasy Show. Of course, I'm Matty C here with Week 14, the last show of the regular season. And that happened so quick because the playoffs await in so many leagues, some starting as early as this week, but many next week. And I think in some smaller ones too, you'll see ones play one last round of regular season next week and start their playoffs for week 16, 17. But either way, we are getting you geared up as if it's playoff time because we know it is. Manjot joins me. How you doing, Manjot? You doing all right, man?
Yeah, it's been a bit rough this week, with just losing a lot of games. But we won in Astro League. We actually won.
Yeah, you did.
I mean, look, it's been rough because
4-9, baby.
Yeah, we actually went up. Speaking of 4-9, the 49ers,
It now makes us the 15th best, just like the 49ers.
Yeah, just gotta shed a tear though for Jimmy.
Jimmy G.
Just gotta get all my tears out there. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. But look, yeah. Hopefully he's back. They're saying he could be back for playoffs. Hopefully Brock Purdy, my man, he can just actually dominate for a few weeks and then let Jimmy come back. Not dominate, just play well and let Jimmy come back for the playoffs, which I don't know why I'm wishing for Jimmy. I'm hoping Trey Lance can just rise from the dead and just carry the team to the Super Bowl and a championship finally. But yeah, it's been
never
rough.
Gonna happen.
It's been rough. I don't understand how the Niners won 5 Super Bowls. I don't understand how that happened. And then in my lifetime, they haven't actually won one.
Yeah.
How is that possible?
They won them all in the non-professional era, mate. It was pretty much Sparky versus Plumbers on a weekend. So,
100%.
there you go. Taylor joins us as well, mate. Tennessee had a tough week too. We don't need to talk about that because the whole AFC South, stunk it up. But Taylor, you had a good week, right?
You just brought up tears, mate, and I had tears of joy as I finally vanquished fucking Adam. Taste it.
Yeah.
Here's a list of famous fathers, Matthew. Matthew again. Matthew's back.
He's back.
Peter Griffin, Homer Simpson, Luka Doncic to Devin Booker, and now Taylor over Adam. You are my son. Let's get it. You.
Now that you're 1-5 against that.
One win. One win makes you a dad.
One in a row.
One win gives you have you made the photoshops yet? Have we had the photoshops with Taylor? Okay, good.
They better be.
I've let it simmer to let him think that it's over.
Yeah, okay. I'm excited. I'm excited.
It.
Probably dropping like tomorrow, I think.
I like it. That nothing better than just savoring the victory. Somebody told me once about eating chocolate and just trying to savor it, and I can't do that. But with something like this, much more valuable and much more delicious than chocolate. Yeah, totally.
And I just feel like the weight's lifted. I can beat him in anything now. Me and him are 1 and 2 seeds in the Champions League. There's a chance him and I are both in the Astro League playoffs. I just feel like now that I've got that off my back, I'm not worried about seeing him in the playoffs in any league.
Mate. Physical combat, I think you got him there as well.
General weight.
General weight. What's your checkers game like?
wrestling.
How do you go at knuckles and jacks and hopscotch? I don't know. I'm starting to wonder how many things I can back you in.
I don't know, mate, but I'll smash him at it.
I love the newfound enthusiasm. But look, we've got a big show, huge shows this week, of course. So today, we kick it all off with Manjot and the pastries, and we'll get to that real soon because mate, it was
Pastries,
expressing.
pastries.
I can't wait to kick that off again. That song stays in there. But of course, Dr. Goodcall is going to come by. He's got just the prescription to get your team through to the playoffs. More fantasy games, which are fast becoming a pretty popular segment too, which is great news because I love making them, and I think you guys enjoy the torture. And then, of course, we set a Guinness World Record for awesome last week in the Stars.
Oh, hell yeah.
Didn't we? Did anyone want to spruik about how awesome
We
that
are
was
the best.
now first, though?
We are the champions of fantasy football.
Manjot scores 50 in a week where it means he comes third. 50 would win a lot of weeks this year, the poor guy.
Yeah, that was rough. I think I got to give myself a pity pastry.
I think so too. Well, let's clear out the space and we'll get the pastry performers up. So you get all the room to hand out all the ones you need. But yeah, definitely make sure you save one for yourself there, mate.
Yeah, definitely.
They're so sweet and fresh.
Really?
Yeah. Thanks for calling pastries. Thanks for calling pastries. Pastries. I got all my pastries. Pastries. We get 'em while they hot. We get 'em while they hot. We get 'em while they hot. I got all my pastries and I got 'em while they hot.
Yeah, I think I'll have to compose a trumpet orchestrational piece or some shit for it. So, just to give it the full grand feel. But
pastries, trumpet, concerto.
Yeah.
Is that right? I'm terrible with music.
Something like that. Yeah, it'll be
concerto if it's one person, solo.
Yeah, solo, definitely. Good trumpet solo. But yeah,
Okay, pasa.
Yeah, the pastries.
And the trumpets, there you go.
There you go. Pastries. That's probably what the song's going to be at the end of the day. I'll probably have Taylor singing the line. But yeah,
Is it a big trumpet solo that's going on at the end of the Holy Grail? Do we do that? Do we risk copyright for that?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Like, frick it. They already copyright us enough. Yeah.
They do. And it's not even for the Icelandic pop song that I've borrowed. It's for some theme music I ripped from somewhere once to make our old intro that I abandoned partway through the year because I was sick of getting copyright busted. Apparently apparently the Icelanders love it. And on Spotify, I'm in the top 0.5% of people listening to that guy's music. So apparently I'm pretty much stalking the
Yeah.
I don't know if you'll ever find me singing anywhere, man, Joe. I don't think I've ever heard that.
Not true. It's never happened.
Never happened. Never heard of it. No. Look, Pastry Performer Awards. We're back again, sponsored by Pastry Press NFL. Currently getting up there in the ranks of the Australian NFL sort of pages up there, thanks to NFL.
Talk about that. That's a big get.
Yeah. Look, firstly, we have to give myself pastry because I run Pastry Press. I know. I did this a couple weeks ago, but I hate giving myself pastries because, boy, it's a bit too self-indulgent. I ate pastries and drunk orange juice on the side for dinner on Sunday night. That was the best thing. My favorite drink and my favorite food. The first time I've ever had them together. That was the best shit I've ever done for myself. But this definitely, I have to give myself a pastry because we had a massive week, NFL Australia, the official one, they followed us. The Good Night Australia CEO met up with me and Matty, also followed us on Instagram. So look, there's a lot going on here for us. So we're just growing. Don't forget, you guys got to be liking, subscribing to all of our posts. We've been just grinding our asses off, to be honest.
This week we've been killing it too. Come on, guys.
Yeah. Look,
just the love.
Yeah, well, if you guys give us more likes and subscribers and followers everywhere, Taylor will be forced to do more videos. That's the thing. He'll be forced to do more videos.
And we know you want them. We know that you want Taylor. And we keep on throwing up me and Manjot because, Taylor's pretty exclusive. But when Taylor's on there, you go to him like bears to honey.
Yeah, he's got the best. He's got the best vibes out there. Taylor's the best guy for the job.
Star of the show.
Yeah, but Look, let's get into some superlatives. Let's run through some quickly.
Yeah, give us
All
a
right,
few. Come on.
all right. The reverse AFC East Tom Brady Award going to Josh Allen because back in the day, Tom Brady used to kill the Bills. Now, here it is. Josh Allen's killing them Patriots, and I'm gonna get banned on Instagram for saying that. So you can't even post this on Instagram, Maddie, because they'll find us, they'll ban us from
Yeah.
Instagram for the inciting violence BS
Yeah.
that they do. But yeah, just like Shannon Sharp said, here we're gonna call the National Guard because we're killing the Patriots, and that's what Josh
Killing the
Allen's been
Patriots.
doing.
Mate,
That's
yes.
that's quoting YouTube. Don't demonetize us, please, because we need that money. Whatever money we're earning, the 1 cent
It all goes
an
into
episode.
pastries. I mean, 100% into
Yeah.
pastries that keep the awards going. So you know it's going to a good cause.
Yes, please don't be doing too much. Don't be canceling us, please, YouTube. Look, Packers and Bears. I've got to give it Packers a pastry. The I still own you pastry because this team owns the Bears. Aaron Rodgers owns the Bears. Aaron Rodgers' mom owns the Bears. I don't know how much contacts between Aaron Rodgers and his mom nowadays, but his mom still owns the Bears. Christian Watson owns the Bears now, the rookie. He's
Oh,
been
yeah, he
getting up
does.
there in the ranks. He's been getting up there in the ranks. I think, could be getting a few Pace Performer awards later on, but no spoilers there. Look,
I
Christian
gotta quickly tell you,
Watson's,
too, he's been cancelled from start to the week.
yeah. I think, look, I tried to avoid like
Along with
picking
Garrett
him.
Wilson.
Yeah.
Yes, Garrett Wilson cancelled as well. Sorry.
Yeah, 100%. It's actually a two-horse race for rookie Pace Performer this week between those two. You'll find out who wins in a few
Ooh.
seconds.
Hang on.
In
So
a
the
few
captain doesn't get a
seconds.
look in? The captain had a great day.
Nah, he doesn't get a look in. I'm sorry,
I'm
Matty. He
wearing the
doesn't. He
Bills.
didn't
Don't
do enough.
foreskin the captain, Matty.
Yeah, oh, okay, Doctor. Good call.
No.
Might be
He is
hearing you.
banned from any of you for starts of the week. I'm going to interject here. I'm sorry, Manjot.
Hey,
Objection,
you
Your
have
Honor.
first. Oh shoot, I'm spoiling the entire segment. You have the power to select him.
James
Anyway,
Conner, yeah. James Conner. James Cook, he's my boy. He's my
not
boy.
James.
He's not any of your boys. James Conner's your boy. James Cook is
Yeah,
mine. My cousin.
yeah, yeah. I'm James Conner. My
Brother
big
of Jared.
content. Yeah, Jared
Yeah.
Cook, James Cook.
Brother of
Exactly.
captain.
Brothers.
Yeah,
They are.
captain, Maddie's cousin,
They grew up
and
on Coffs
everything.
Harbour. I'll introduce you to them when they're in
Yeah,
town, okay?
yeah, 100%, 100%. All right, I've got to give the Lions a Page Performer Award. I think, I'm sorry, Maddie. I'm sorry. I know they just absolutely destroyed the
I'm going to
Jaguars.
mute you for a second.
Yeah, just mute me because look, the Lions, they absolutely did destroy the Jaguars. I think I've got to give the Lions the Risen from the Dead award. I'm actually projecting them. If you're watching Good Day Gridiron this week, actually, we're projecting our playoffs pushes right now. We're actually projecting who's going to make the playoffs, when is going to happen. So yeah, Good Day Gridiron. Everyone definitely be checking it out. We already projected who makes playoffs, but I'll give you a little hint. The Lions are definitely in the mix for us. Me and Ian might actually have them in. You just got to listen to who is going to be our 7th seed because yeah, we go game by game predictions. It's going to be fun. It's a fun episode. We got the AFC recording as well coming up later this week, so I'll be preparing for that as well. Like I've been with all these pastries this week, been preparing a ton of them. So yeah, the Lions giving them the Risen from the Dead award just for the comeback they've been having recently. Their defense been tightening up a little bit, which allows their offense to actually win them the games, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Now I've got to give one to the Vikings as well. Again, another close call pastry to them. They're like 9-0 now in one possession games. Last year they're like they only won 2 out of 10 one possession games. I don't understand this team at all. The Vikings, they've really turned it around. That's why they're 10-2. I've got to give them a lot of credit. A lot of people sleeping on them, and they just get it done in the clutch. So the Vikings deserve a close call pastry. All right. Now it's your turn to cover your ears. I'm sorry, Taylor. It's your turn to cover your ears, but I've got to give the worst trade / best trade Page Performer award to the two sides of the AJ Brown trade. I think this was definitely the best trade of the offseason. for the Eagles and the worst trade for the Titans because, man, AJ Brown is making the Titans look like fools. I'm sorry, Taylor. I have to
It's all
say
right.
it.
He cost someone a job today.
Yeah, he
Their
did.
GM is Gonski.
Yeah, the GM who traded him away is gone, which shows you that everyone knows that that was a mistake. And look, for me, I agree. He probably had to lose his job. That's unfortunate, but it's how business works in the NFL. And Titans, they deserve a shit sandwich award for that too. Just yeah, this is one where they got thoroughly exposed by the Eagles. Yeah, it was just bad. Look, both your teams just got absolutely exposed. Sorry, Matty and Taylor, but I had to get that one out of the way quickly. Now
This is where, as a Titans fan, you say, "Thank fuck, we're in the AFC South."
yeah,
Yes.
right. That's true. AFC South also getting a pastry for the shittest division of the year award. Let's go for that. Apart from NFC South, just South, none.
Okay.
It leaves a
Apart
bad
from
taste
someone
in your
else,
mouth.
they're the worst.
Yeah, the South just leaves a bad taste in your mouth.
Oh,
It's
I like
terrible. It's
The
terrible.
South
Yeah.
won't rise again, man.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was gonna
they
say,
just
this isn't about football. It's just the South in general. Are you just having to go at the
yeah,
entire Bible Belt, the entire food belt? Are you just having to crack at all of them?
yeah. Everyone in the South is done.
Nothing to do with
Everyone's
football. You're just like, you know what, Mississippi can get fucked. You know what, Alabama can get fucked.
yeah,
Are you doing
that's
that?
true. Yeah, exactly. I'll be doing that.
Georgia.
I'll be yeah. All right, now Browns and Texans. I'm gonna give Deshaun Watson the worst ever revenge game award because that was absolute dog shit. I'm sorry. I was feeling a little bit hyped to see him back on the football field. I wasn't feeling hyped at all, actually. That was a lie. I was never feeling hyped. My feelings about Deshaun Watson has just changed because of all the incidents and whatever. Let's just move on from that. But for me, I did enjoy seeing him fail against the Texans, even though the Browns won the game. It was because of their defense. I just enjoyed watching Deshaun Watson fail, though. So I'm willing to give him an L for this one. L Pastry, one of those shit sandwich awards, 100% deserved for Deshaun Watson, man. Because yeah, I'm just hating on him. I'm a
You
Deshaun
see how
Watson hater.
the only offensive touchdown in that game came with like a minute and a half to go.
Yeah,
Amazing.
that was a
Amazing.
really bad game.
Bloke wasn't loose enough. He obviously needed a massage.
Oh no, Taylor, don't go down, man. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. Look, moving on from certain people we hate.
Did I'm
Ju-
gonna put in a Taylor nailed.
yeah, I think he just look, he nailed that one though. Yeah, let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Chef's kiss.
Yeah. That was just too good. That was just too good.
Bravo.
All right. Giants and Commanders, the tie award. You guys get a pastry filled tie. That is a tie you put around your neck that is filled in pastries. That's what we're going to give
Ooh.
to both of you for this tied game. Same with Colts and Texans in week one. But
Yes.
look, firstly, I don't know how you tied. Secondly, thank you for tying actually, because it could actually help me out seeing the Seahawks miss the playoffs. That time might actually come back to hurt the Seahawks. So I'm actually pretty happy with that. Hopefully it does come back to hurt the Seahawks because that'll make me a bit of a happy person. Yeah, all right.
Historically, ties tend to help a team in the playoff breakdowns as well. It's obviously we've only had the very limited sample size of the 17 playoff, but in 16 playoff world, a tie, if you're on the fringe, would generally help. So you may get your wish.
Yeah, 100%. I think it could happen. And
You still
look,
got to beat the Seahawks next week, week 15.
Yeah.
So
yeah, look, yeah, it's going to
don't
be close.
poke the bear.
Yeah, we won't be talking about that. Yeah, look, moving on, Ravens and Broncos. Again, another shit sandwich award to the Broncos. So I'm not allowed to mention Good Egg Gridiron for good reasons because
You don't have to mention them here either if you don't want.
yeah, I actually wouldn't mind not mentioning that team by its name because it's actually the amount
All
of
year round.
games.
All year
Yeah.
round. Rugby league season,
Stop
NFL
letting Russ
season.
cook. He's setting the kitchen on fire.
Oh, you know what? Ian started calling him a good egg ground. He's starting to call him money bags because
Yeah, he did.
it's bad. It's bad now. Yeah, money bags. It's gotta be the nickname. You guys gotta listen to our recap episode if you haven't already. Enough plugs are good at Gridiron, I know, but look,
Nah, keep plugging it, man.
we have
You
we have
guys are
some
our
good
brothers.
episodes. We have some good episodes going on. So
Keep plugging it.
yeah, it's been good. It's been good. All right, Niners Dolphins. I obviously want to talk about this game a bit. I've already talked about good at Gridiron recap, so I'll spare you guys a bit. I'm gonna give Brock Purdy a pastry just for the best backup, the best third string quarterback performance of the year. He just steps in, he beats a Dolphins team that was on a 5-game winning streak. Just big balls there by Brock, big baller Brock. We like to call him. What do we call him now? Big Cock Brock.
Big Cock Brock.
Yeah, I called him that first, and then Ghetto Gronk started going with it. So look, the man, I think definitely, he's the type that has that because, bro, if you're stepping into NFL action, you're a rookie, you're Mr. Irrelevant, you're the first Mr. Irrelevant to throw a forward pass, and then you're just like, you're the first Mr. Irrelevant to throw a touchdown, and you're first Mr. Irrelevant to win a game. Come on, man. That's something different. Brock Purdy also becomes the most relevant page performer as well for that performance. Just absolute relevancy. Look, for anyone out there who's feeling a bit irrelevant right now, I think you guys got to look up to Brock Purdy. I know I am. I'm looking up to him all the time because, yeah, I think so. I think he deserves a lot. All
I think
right,
I'd like to give him a pastry too, just quickly for being purdier than Jimmy G. See what I did there?
Oh, yeah. That's good.
Hey.
That's
Okay.
good.
Moving on.
Moving on. Yeah. Look, who else can I give pastries to? I'm gonna give one to Joe Burrow, and the Bengals for just owning the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Obviously, that was a great performance again. Joe Burrow. Look, the amount of symmetry that's going on in that Bengals Chiefs rivalry. They've won the last 3 games, and all 3 games decided by 3 points, and the last 2 games decided in 24-27. 24-27 in the Chiefs' favor. Look, that's just insanity. So look, that's just good. Love to see it. Joe Burrow, you own the Patrick Mahomes' Dad Award, just like Taylor, you own the Adams Dad Award this week. So look, a lot of fathers coming up in the world this week, I think.
Yeah. Well, and AJ Brown is clearly Tennessee's dad. So
yeah, I think Jared Goff's your dad, Matty.
Yeah, he beats us all the time.
Man, when you're the only, you're
Rams number 1 quarterback.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you weren't beating Goff this week. I'm sorry.
No, and look, I'd feel bad about that if half the league had trouble beating Goff. Yeah, half the league doesn't beat Goff. So, why would we?
Yeah, I'm loving that secret reference we made there. That's good. That's good. Look, Devontae Adams, gotta give him pastry before he gets another one probably later on. Let's see where he's going. But yeah, Devontae Adams for the another Revive from the Dead award, because where the hell was he in the first half of the season? Recently, he's just been on a tear and just absolutely been killing it. I think Matty, you'll be very happy in Content Team League. You might win your league because you have Devontae Adams. That's actually facts. I think you might actually win your league because of Devontae Adams.
I'm hoping to play you again because he just goes off when I play you. So I'm watching for you in the playoffs, brother. I'm coming for you.
Yeah, he went off against
Devontae.
Yeah, Death by Devontae. That was my team name for a few weeks, and then I changed it for Thanksgiving, and now changed in tribute to the 3 guys I want to play for the most this year. God dang, it's been rough sometimes with all the injuries.
May they rest in peace, by the way. Jimmy G, Trey Lance, and Javonte.
Yeah, Jimmy, Trey, and Devontae. We're doing it for them, 100%.
Hallelujah.
Couple more. All right, Tom Brady getting a comeback patient performer of the week, as in the best comeback of the week. You're down 13 points with 4 minutes left, and then he's just going absolutely bananas.
I mean,
yeah, but
they couldn't score a point last week.
They've owned him though in this matchup for the last however many years.
I'm not sure Andy Dalton has ever owned Tom Brady, so I don't know. I feel like people are giving this guy too much credit. That's just
I remember that freezing cold take I sent to you yesterday, Matty.
Yeah,
And
I
you
totally missed that it was a freezing cold take too. It was I
yeah,
had egg all over my face.
yeah. I was just like, Matty, I don't want to be rude. I want you to read that account name again. Oh boy, no. I don't want to be rude there, Matty, but yeah, like we always got to read the account name when it's coming from freezing cold takes. When it's a bad take, I'm sending it from freezing cold takes.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
missed it.
one more pastry I'm gonna give to the Cowboys for their blowout win of the season award. Being absolutely ripping into Cowboys fans after that game because I'm like, yeah, all right, you guys beat the Colts. You scored 33 points in the fourth quarter. You did the same shit to the Commanders last year. Look what that got you. We eliminated you. I reckon also Brock Purdy, we could eliminate them too. So I'm just gonna
Unlikely,
put
but yeah.
that's why I just been talking shit to Cowboys fans, especially to my boy Jack. Shout out to him. He's been doing for a lot of my shit. We've been going back and forth about it, and now they're not gonna sign Odell. I'm like, yeah, all right. I told you there was a risk about it, but you all didn't listen. Oh my goodness, you know, yeah. But look, that's it. That's it. That's what for superlatives.
Woo.
Don't want to get into too much Cowboy slander here.
Nah.
But let's get on to the actual awards, shall we?
See it, mate. Let's have it. The big 8.
Yeah, the big 8. Let's
The
go.
big 8.
Garrett Wilson getting my rookie patient performer award. This dude,
2 in a
back-to-back
row.
weeks as well. Yeah, back-to-back weeks. I didn't even have to change the graphic here because he was just absolutely incredible. I think he had like 162 yards. Didn't have a
Yeah.
touchdown. Could have had a touchdown, but look, he still had a phenomenal performance anyway. Just a great player, Garrett Wilson. He'll be a rising star for the future.
Definitely.
Aussie patient performer, second week in a row as well. Cameron Johnston averaging 50 punting yards. The only dude on the Texans that can actually do something apart from a few of the other guys on defense this week.
Yeah.
The offense, he's probably their best offense at this point. The amount of yards he gains from those punts, that's their best offense at this point. So, look, Cameron Johnston, another Aussie patient performer for you. I think you might be leading Wisnowski now in that category.
He's definitely got at least 3.
Yeah, I might have to give a
I think
few
Mitch
more
might
to
have 4.
Yeah, I might have to give more to Mitch Wisnowski now because I need
I'll do
to
a count
rig it.
back. I'll do a count back.
Yeah, I might have to do count back myself. Need
Yeah.
to rig it a little bit. Yeah. Look,
Because it's not the Aussie pastry performer, it's the Mitch Wishnowski Memorial Award. So
It
gotta make sure
is.
Mitch wins it.
exactly. Look, defensive pace performers. AFC, gotta give it to Justin Simmons. I mean, I hate the Broncos, but Justin Simmons is actually a good player to watch. He had an amazing game, 5 tackles, 2 interceptions, and a forced fumble against the Ravens, who admittedly didn't
Kept him in it.
have Lamar. They had Tyler Huntley, but still, it was an amazing performance in that regard by Justin Simmons, becoming a good safety 100%. He's always been a good safety, actually. Always been on the underrated side. I feel like if the Broncos offense was actually good, Ross, then he'd actually get more recognition, Justin Simmons, than he does. I think
Because when
he's
your
always
turnovers
just,
don't turn into points.
yeah, it means nothing like
Yeah.
to the casual fans. So look, Justin Simmons deserves a pastry dough in my eyes, I think.
I agree.
And yeah, NFC side, you know where I'm going.
Which
with this one.
49er is it?
You know it's a Niner. All right, take a guess. Swing at it.
Lightning and Hafunga. Funga.
All right, Taylor, who's your guess here? Who we going with?
What
NFC.
what was the pastry for?
NFC,
NFC
defensive. Just
Gotta
proof
be-
that Taylor has a nap through this segment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah,
no, I
it's
just didn't hear what all I heard was that it was going to be for the Niners, and I'm like, it could be friggin' anyone. Yeah, I'll go to Funga.
Nah, it's Bosa, guys. It was
No, of
Bosa.
course.
I mean, I'm even wearing my Fred Warner jersey, but
Actually, I don't know
give it
how I
to-
didn't pick that because you were going on and on about
Yeah, he was shitting on
defensive
about
player
it.
of the year. and
Bosa
then
is
Ian
defensive player of the year.
and then
I'm
Ian
gonna
had a go
start
at
it.
you because he said it's Michael Pass.
I'm starting it.
Which is
I'm
correct.
starting it. Look, Nick Bosa has better stats than Micah Parsons. I know Micah doesn't. Look, Micah's only getting it because one, he's
Joey
a Cowboy.
Bosa hasn't
2
even
years.
played every game.
Yeah, and he still has better stats, so that's more impressive, isn't it?
You kind of got to
Right?
be available. Okay.
Wait, no.
It's
but
why
that
players
means
who
his
get injured
averages
don't
are
win
way-
MVPs. It's because you got to
Wait.
play.
What? But like
Averages? What is
averages?
this? The NBA where just you play 8 games and you got the best average? Throw it.
No,
Averages, hippies, man. Go and hug a
averages is
tree.
just what he has the most sacks in the league, playing like 1.5 less games than Parsons.
Yeah, gotta
And
play.
he's got what, more pressures, more tackles for loss. He's got like he's at least first or second in all of those big stats at defensive end. And also Micah Parsons only getting it, one, because he's a Cowboy and they get all the media attention. Two, because he can play multiple positions, which I just think is an unfair argument in my opinion. I think Bosa is as much of a game changer as Parsons. This is defensive player of the year. I think Bosa does rush the quarterback enough that changes games. Look at how he did it to Tua this week. Tua had no idea. He went back to like 2020 Tua, 2021 Tua in that game because Nick Bosa was just in his face the whole game. I think, look, you guys are going to call me biased because I'm saying Nick Bosa's defensive player of the year. But if he breaks the single season sack record or something, or if he
Yeah.
gets close, if he gets 20 plus, he's got to get it. There's no way we can actually rob Nick Bosa of a defensive player of the year or page performer of the year.
If you're just gonna be top of stuff by average, though,
Yeah,
then you
I'm
kind of
I'm
got to be
sticking my
like,
neck out. I wasn't gonna, bring it up here as well until you brought it up, Matty. So look,
I've got to
Nick
keep you honest.
Bosa,
I can't just have you
yeah,
firing
Nick
your mouth
Bosa,
off here.
yeah, Nick Bosa, man, he's got to be the man. He's my man. I'm giving him,
23, got it.
yeah. Look, I feel like the page performance segment's gonna go overtime now, so I had to move on from defense, which we don't talk about much, to the offense. Now, look, AFC, your boy Devontae Adams. I told you he was coming back, Matty, because Devontae Adams is an absolute killer in fantasy. This dude, I don't know what it is about him, but he's just come back. It's another revive from the dead patient performer, like I said, because first half of the season didn't really do much, but now he's actually
Wow.
really, really good. He's back to that Green Bay Devontae. I think he leads the league in touchdowns and everything.
Easily.
So, yeah, Devontae Adams is back.
He was
He's
leading the
back,
league in
man.
touchdowns before this year, and he still got 2. So,
Yeah, he's incredible. Devontae, he deserves it. I think Christian Watson might have a few words about that crown, though, Matty. So gotta be a
dude, he
little
has
bit.
had 4 of the last 5 weeks in excess of 25 fantasy points.
Yeah,
Christian Watson, who? Like,
yeah, exactly.
what are
Devontae
you
Adams
talking
is killing it. Yeah, Devontae's just killing it, man.
Quarterbacks
I'm
can't score like that.
100%. He's just an automatic start. He's just a seven forget kind of guy. It's easy for him. Now, NFC offensive pace performer, I'm sorry, Taylor, but it has to be Jalen Hurts because 3 passing touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown, 380 passing yards. Who else could I give it to except for Jalen Hurts? MVP front runner at this point. I think everyone's starting to agree because that resume he's putting up is just absolutely incredible. Jalen Hurts, he deserves it 100%. NFC offensive page performer. Now, fantasy page performer. It was a tough one this week. I'm going to actually give it to a stack. I'm actually giving it to a stack. I'm giving it to, I'm sorry, Taylor, again, but it's the Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown stack because if you stack them up, man, you're letting those points rain. It was like 60 combined points in that one stack from Jalen Hurts to AJ Brown. Boy, I'm actually going to give, yeah, they deserve it. The 60 combined points, that's amazing stack. I'm giving them the tie there. They deserve the Fantasy Page Performer Award. I couldn't split it between them, so the stack wins, baby, as they say.
Yeah, stack that bitch up, as we say.
100%.
Every time we say that, we pay Brendox some royalties, but fuck it. I think it's worth it.
Yeah, stack that bitch up. That's what they say. Yeah. But look, the final award, of course, Page Performer of the Week award, the best award of the week. And another one to Jalen Hurts, that's for sure. The MVP frontrunner, like I said, building his case this week. Look, Mahomes faltered a little bit. Jalen Hurts stepped up. I think the narrative's changing again. It started off with Hurts being the MVP frontrunner. There was Mahomes for a couple weeks recently, and now Hurts is back again. And I think, look, with Jalen Hurts as MVP frontrunner, the Eagles possibly having the best record in the NFL, he's probably a shoe-in for MVP at this point. And I think another Pastry Performer of the Week award will help his case a lot because
Yes.
Jalen Hurts, he's cooking out there, man. He's just
He's
cooking. Yeah, I know why Taylor dozed off during this segment because, man, he just does not want to relive that performance. It was tough. I understand Taylor. Man, I
If
saw
you're
the
gonna smack his
Holmes.
Titans 3 times in a row, then probably
Yeah, I've smacked him at least 5 times in this segment. It
give
was
it to him.
yeah. I think look, they got the Guinness World of Record for ass Pastry Performer pretty much award at that
Yeah.
point. Yeah, it was bad. It was
It's true.
bad. But look, a lot of positives. You're an Eagles fan. You're on top of the world. What, 11-1 now? You guys are just absolutely killing it. Possibly a march to the Super Bowl. Your other contenders are probably the Niners without a quarterback. You got the Vikings who can't play in prime time. You got the Cowboys who always choke in the playoffs. The Buccaneers who have a 45-year-old Tom Brady. Yeah.
The Buccaneers
I'm
have got
not
5 wins. Are we sure we should be talking about them?
6-6 now. They're 6-6 now. So I don't know. What win do we take out there? Like the Falcons one they didn't deserve? Yeah, they didn't deserve that.
They didn't
But
deserve that one.
yeah, so fair enough. That they should be 5-7. But anyway,
I agree. The Falcons
look,
continue to find amazing ways to lose games, though, and
yeah,
all the power to them. they are entertaining because
It's
individual
tough.
brilliance and individual calamity are equally entertaining.
100%, 100%.
The
Look,
World Cup has taught me anything.
yeah, it's been one more pastry based in the World Cup. Gotta give one to the Socceroos for just absolutely hanging in there and just doing Australia proud. Often breaking my heart during the time I've been following this team, but they left us pretty proud. They still broke my heart, but it was pretty. They did us proud, I reckon. So congrats to the
After getting
Socceroos.
smacked 4-1 in the opener, you're like, well, what's the path to the round of 16? Did any of us actually think we could pull that off?
I did.
I don't think it was realistic to think we could, but they did, and then they showed up and they got kind of a bit surprised in the first half and then gave up that second goal. It was a clanger, absolute clanger. Like our goalkeeper is called Matt Ryan for everybody who's in the US who watches the show, and it was about the most Matt Ryan way to give up a goal in soccer, which was just horrific, and you should Google it if you haven't. But then the goal to come back, the poor kid who hits it, it goes in the net. He's a national hero here because with 15 minutes to go, we're back in the game against Argentina. It gets marked as an own goal. I think that's a bit unfair that he doesn't even get credit for the goal.
Yeah, Goodwin got robbed.
When else does he get a deflection from that close to the strike, that far from goal, where it gets credited as an own goal? Every time that gets credited to the kicker, not the defender. And I just kind of think he got robbed. He would have been our 10th, is it? 10th individual Socceroos goal scorer at the World Cup finals.
Oh, no. Goodwin already scored in the finals this season.
Oh, yeah, hang on. He had the goal against Tunisia, didn't he?
Against France.
France, yep.
Duke got the one against Tunisia. And Lecky got the one against Denmark, and then Goodwin got the one against Argentina. We only scored one goal each game, pretty much. So it's all about
more than the Yanks ever scored. Yeah, take that, America.
America, we're better than you. That's just it.
You think you're so good? We're better than you.
Yeah, that's why we don't have an American Pastry Performer award. We have the Aussie one.
We won more games at this World Cup. We scored more goals. I don't know what measures you use to decide who's a better team, but that's what I would use.
At Australia, we're better than you, and we know it.
We know it.
We know it. Yeah, that was a good segment, though. Always, yeah.
Well done. A nice finish too, to finish, true and proud with the Socceroos. I don't know why other countries don't have such fun names for their teams. Like, I heard the Tunisian side are called the Carthage Eagles or something like that. And I think, one of them are called the Super Eagles. Is that Nigeria? Are the Super Eagles?
I think so.
I like that. Now, that is a team I can get behind. I think one of these national teams, the Americans, they call themselves the U.S. men's national team. Where's the fucking mascot? Come on.
Yeah, the USMNT. Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you even doing? You're a country who practically invented mascots. Where is it? Where's it at?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
You get a pastry for being shit.
Yeah, one of those shit sandwiches, that's for sure. But look, It was a good segment, wasn't it?
It's been a good segment.
Another good one. We enjoy it. I enjoy making up all the BS pastries. But look, as always, we'll catch you next time for the Page Performer of the Week awards,
Yes.
as usual. Of course, check out the Team of the Week, the Page Performer Team of the Week, and our sister podcast, Good Egg Gridiron. It's gonna be good. It's a good Team of the Week as usual. Always takes me a bit of time to always come up with all of these awards and the teams of the week and everything. But that's what I get for watching football all day. That's what I have to do.
Sure.
So there you go.
Where do we find the G'day Gridiron and Pastry Press?
Yeah, Good Egg Grinders on. I mean, I usually listen to it on Spotify, but it's on every single podcast platform. And then, of course, Page Press, at Page Press NFL on Instagram. Not really on any other social medias. I mean, there's a Facebook page, there's a TikTok page, but we usually just grind Aussie NFL Fantasy on TikTok anyway. So that's pretty much the Page Press official TikTok, the Aussie NFL Fantasy TikTok, because I want to grow together with the boys rather than
we're all
apart.
family.
So yeah,
We're all family.
yeah, just got to do it together.
I understand the G'day Gridiron's got a nice new logo as well, so we'll feature that
Yeah,
in some of
it's
our
good.
social media this week too, since we're all brothers.
It's good. It's good, man.
All right, we'll be back with show 2 of the week momentarily for us, but for you guys, you'll have to wait a little bit longer than that because we'll have Dr. Goodcall stopping by. I understand he's been sitting on the bench. He's fresh. He's ready to go. He's got the prescription to get you to playoffs. And we'll be back with that in a jiffy.
This is the Aussie NFL Fantasy Show.
And they just went and, I don't know, put up 40 fucking points. And then none of it went to basically anyone. It didn't make any sense.
It's okay. So I did the math wrong there.
Oh, you definitely weren't wrong. I was just trying to work out what it had anything to do with TJ Moore.
Aussie,
Baker sucks pure ass. Well, he's so bad.
I think it's Baker, to be honest. That's the problem.
NFL,
One should have been a Hall of Fame if he didn't get fucked up.
You know, I'll take Matty C's fucker.
Fantasy,
To the Colts' credit, they've got great fans who send out death threats to people because they said that their comment didn't age well.
He had a photo, I'm assuming it was his kid. Looks like it was from Fraggle Rock.
this is the Aussie NFL Fantasy Show.
I hope he doesn't listen to the rest of the fucking podcast. He'll lose it even more.
Like, I'm not defending AV or Le'Veon. They're both shitheads.